What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon, and we're back at it again with another edition of the show. If this is your first time tuning into the show, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. Hit the like button, hit the share button, all that good stuff, because we cover Xbox news and we have debates, opinion pieces, all that stuff right here on the channel. We also cover PlayStation as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting the like button as well. Now, boy, oh boy, oh boy, here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. Like, I know it's been very dry. It's been very dry as of late. What's up, everybody? If you're just now coming in, please feel free to hit the like button. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go, man. Here we go. Buckle up for this stream, guys. Buckle up for this stream, because you already know I'm about to go down with this one here. Like, it's about to go down, because this is insane to me. Like, this is insane. I don't understand the level of this. I just don't get it. But because at the end of the day, every single company that's in business do stuff like this. I don't understand why we're sitting here. Now we're labeling Sony as a disgrace to gaming. Oh, Sony is so bad. Sony is so bad for gaming. Okay, so now all of a sudden now we want Sony to disappear, right? Because Sony is just having all the games exclusive just to their platform, and they're bad for gaming. They're a cancer for gaming. Blah 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 blah. I hate Sony. This and that. Really? Really? Bruh, I just don't. I need somebody to come in here and help me understand the level of this insanity. Like, we're critiquing every single thing. Like, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, this is nothing new. From the very first time that we were hearing that, oh, Sony was blocking games from going to Game Pass and this and that and yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, this is anti-competitive. Let me say this. Sony cannot force anybody. Sony cannot force anybody to work with them. It's a mutual agreement thing. So you can bring money to a company and say, hey, listen, I need this game to be 6 months or a year, right? It's up to that publisher to say no. Sony, get out of here. No. Like I'm not understanding. Like, Sony did not force Square Enix to work with them. Sony did not make Square Enix. You can give money all you want. Like, I'm not understanding. All of a sudden, Sony is in the crosshair now, right? When Square Enix themselves come out and said the reason why they want to work with Sony and only Sony. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I have an article that we talked about numerous times on this channel. And it's crazy to me how we sit here and we get so freaking defensive over every single thing. Like, but okay, Microsoft is buying big publishers. Okay. Like, Microsoft is out here buying big publishers. They bought Bethesda. Okay. They're buying Activision. They're going to get an approval from the CMA. I mean, word's is getting out now that they're going to get approval from the CMA. And I believe there's one more country that they're working on. Like, dog, the deal is going to go through, right? But we over here crying about Square Enix and such game from Square Enix not coming to Xbox, and it's completely off of Xbox. Listen, I've said this so many times. The games that are on PlayStation, right, from third-party companies, Xbox could have that as well. There's no excuses. I'm not trying to hear it. Like, if Microsoft see the value in XYZ game, you can go to that publisher and pay XYZ amount of money, right, to have XYZ game tied to Game Pass. Am I right or am I wrong? And I need people to chime in. Feel free to tag me. Feel free to super chat with your opinion on this, because I need everybody in our community to be chiming in. This makes absolutely no sense to me, right? When there's games that are exclusive to Xbox, third-party games that Microsoft goes and pay for, that are tied to Game Pass, that are not coming to PlayStation. Are we being for real? I mean, like, for real? Like, oh, the Medium is on play. Okay. Oh yeah, the Medium is on there. Oh, okay. All right. Right? But not every single third-party exclusive is on PlayStation. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, this is nothing new. Like, why are we making a big deal out of this? Why is this even trending right now? Why is everybody talking about this? Like, this is nothing new. Like, this is nothing new. So this is why I'm upset, because this makes no sense. Now they're saying, well, Sony is bad for gaming. Sony need to quit. Sony this, Sony that, right? Over this article, actually, from what I'm hearing, this is old, right? But everybody and their mama is tweeting about this and tagging people into this crap. And I'm just like, bro, like, listen, it's simple. If Microsoft wanted Final Fantasy 16, guess what? Final Fantasy 16 will be on Xbox. If Square Enix, hold on, roll up your sleeves. If Square Enix wanted or see how Final Fantasy 16 development-wise could be beneficial from Xbox, they would have made it on Xbox. Y'all didn't remember what Yoshi P said? What the? Yo, listen, bro. Stop. We're doing too much. You don't remember what Yoshi P said? That Final Fantasy 16, right? That came out of his mouth. That didn't come out, and I'll show y'all evidence. This man said it was only possible. The PS5 was only possible because of the SSD and the memory, right? And so there were some other things that we're going to talk about, right? That was the only console that was possible, right? For Final Fantasy 16. That came from Square Enix. That did not come from Sony.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
What? Thank you so much for the super chat. Where were you guys when Square Enix made that statement, basically saying that we just want to work with Sony? We've been working with Sony for years. This ain't nothing new bro, since day one, they've been working with Sony and Nintendo. This is nothing new. If they wanted to put Final Fantasy 16, regardless of how much money they paid for time exclusivity, it would be on Xbox. If Yoshi P and the team could develop Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox, they would. Do I think it's possible on Xbox? Yeah, because the Xbox is powerful enough, but apparently from Yoshi P, in terms of memory and in terms of the capabilities of the PS5, no. I'm not Yoshi P. That's what he said. But I don't understand these dudes, man. I just, nah, boy. Thank you for the $2.29. Marlon, how you doing? He said, check your Twitter. Hey, I'll check that in a second. I'm already pissed off. I'll check it in a second, bro. I'm just irritated because it's like we find every little thing like we just some armchair freaking lawyers. You know, like we it's like, dog, this is nothing new. Let's see why I'm pissed off. This makes no sense. So this is the like, I don't even know what even to call it. This is what's floating around. This right here, a screen cap of an article, right, from the ABK deal that's been floating around, and everybody is on 10. Everybody is making a big deal about this because, oh, shoot, it's such a big deal. It's such a big deal. Oh, let's read why the Xbox fans are so pissed at Sony and why Sony needs to go and why Sony is a disgrace. Oh, here we go. Because this is nothing new. This is old, okay? Anyways, let's talk about this. Xbox. No players shouldn't expect Final Fantasy 16 to be on any Xbox Series X or S or Xbox One, and the reason is a weird one. In the ongoing conflict between Sony and Microsoft, it has been revealed in release documentation from the CMA 3.67, okay? That Sony has signed deals with third-party developers to stop them from working with Microsoft specifically. Oh my God, are we surprised? Why are we acting like this is new? Why are we acting like this is new? Why are we acting like every company that's in business don't do this? Like, you're in business to win, not lose. There's tons of stuff that I can bring up that Microsoft does. What the, yo, get out of here with this, bro. Like, okay, whatever. Let's read this crap. This is whatever. Finish reading this. That Sony has signed deals with the third-party developers to stop them from working with Microsoft specifically. Square Enix has permission to work with others. So wait. So you're telling me that for some reason Square Enix can't make that decision? Like Sony got them under a spell or something? Like they can't say, you know what, we're gonna put this and we're gonna put this and we're gonna put this on Xbox. Like if they wanted to, like. They don't have to sign anything. They don't have to take the deal that Sony is offering them for said game. Like, they have a mouth too. They have a mind too. I can't. I just don't understand. Somebody make this make sense, because this makes no sense. This is nothing new. It's called business at the end of the day. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, this is what it's all about. Microsoft does the same thing. Why are we making a big deal out of this? This is nothing new. Are we serious right now? Oh my God, dang, bro. This is insane. Presumably, this would be after the 6 months exclusivity period, but Microsoft and the Xbox specifically is off limits to them. Of course, it's going to be off limits because it's exclusivity. Hello, welcome to the... Bro, are you kidding me? Are you bro? Oh, yeah, nah, boy. I saw that article about it will blow your, I can't say it because of YouTube, and it will put E3 2023 to shame. I'm so hyped right now. Yeah, I've seen that article by Pio out on Twitter. Yes, I've seen that article floating around. Plus, we have covered the PS5 showcase twice already. So thank you, nah, boy. Yes, I'm excited too for the PS5 showcase, but let's get back into business. This pisses me off because it's like, this is what exclusivity is all about. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on just a second, because I'm about to dig in. Wait a minute. Is High on Life on PS5? High on Life was one of the biggest games that was released 4 months ago. Wait, what? Is High on Life on PlayStation Plus? Is High on Life on PS5? No, it's not. It's not. Right? It's not. That's one of the biggest game. One of the biggest game that came out not that long ago. Right? And it was on Game Pass. Is it on PlayStation Plus? Is it on PS5? No, it's not. Right? People brought up things about Warhammer. Wait, what's the list again? It was Warhammer, it was Stalker 2, it was Benedict Fox. Dog, stop, man. Stop. We doing too much. Like, we are doing way too much, dog. Like, this absolutely makes no sense, right? Arc 2, Crossfire X, Gunk, Scorn, all of that stuff, right? Not only that, wait. Didn't we learn that Starfield was supposed to be on PS5, or I don't know, right? Wasn't Starfield was supposed to be on PS5? Because Sony brought that up. Wasn't what got canceled recently again for PS5? Not Starfield. It was what was that game? Somebody help me. There was a game that we just learned that got canceled straight from the developer's mouth. What was that game called? Can somebody help? Redfall, right? Redfall was canceled, right? Microsoft apparently, allegedly, this is coming straight from the developer's mouth. Microsoft allegedly went to them around the time of the Bethesda / ZeniMax deal and said, oh yeah, cancel that. But we talking about blocking deals and keeping games off of Xbox? Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, where is Redfall for PlayStation? Like, where is Starfield for PlayStation? Like, at first, exclusivity didn't really matter. It didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things for Xbox boys, right? Because for the longest time, you were hearing, oh, yeah, exclusive games didn't really matter, right? And Xbox has no exclusives. Whose fault is that? You see what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, they're buying their way, right? But no, that's cool, though. That's not a monopoly. It's cool, though. It's okay for Microsoft to do what they do. But at the same freaking time, we're not looking at the games that are not on PlayStation. Is Sony crying about Stalker 2? No, they're not crying about Stalker 2. Hey, come on, dog. This is crazy to me, man. The exact details of this exclusion are not clear yet. It ain't even clear yet. Wait, what? And we blowed up about this? Down at the bottom, it says the exact details of this exclusion are not clear yet. But it means that third-party games made for Sony likely won't be on Xbox anytime in the near future and may not be on it at all. Are you kidding me? But they said in the document it was not clear yet. You know what not clear yet means? Do y'all even know what that even means? Not clear yet? At the end of the day, like, what do you expect Sony to do? Like, I'm not understanding, like, what do you expect Sony to do? Like, how is it that it's like we're forgetting? I'm going to get to that donation in a second, Julio. Thank you so much. It's like we're forgetting. We're forgetting the big picture here. Sony's business model and Xbox business model is two separate business models. Sony needs you to buy games to sell their hardware. Correct? What is we doing, dog? Sony needs you to buy software in order to buy their hardware, correct? Microsoft does not. You do not have to buy an Xbox to play their games and experience their games. What is so hard for us to understand? So, of course, what do you expect Sony to do? Would we just roll over and let everything be on Xbox as well? I mean, how do they stay afloat? Same thing with Nintendo. Oh, don't get me started on how Nintendo used to be back in the day and still is to... What? Why you think Mario is on nothing else but Nintendo and their platform? Why you think they're so, like, I don't know, super sensitive when it comes to their IPs? Why is this anything new? Like, why are we blowing this up? Like, this is nothing new, dog. If Square wants to continue to work with Sony, why is Forspoken not on Xbox? Oh, well, because Sony paid. Yeah, Sony did pay for it to be exclusive to PS5 day one, right? But at the same time, Microsoft had that opportunity to go to Square too as well. I'm not understanding. I don't understand. The same exact thing with Spider-Man. Are we forgetting this, dog? Like, I'm not understanding. I don't get it. So that's like me saying, you know what? Spider-Man needs to be on Xbox. What else? Wolverine needs to be on Xbox. Right? That's like me saying that. Oh yeah, Wolverine needs to be on Xbox. Spider-Man needs to be on Xbox too, right? But Microsoft had all the I don't want to hear no excuses. No excuses. Because Microsoft had the same opportunity Sony had to snatch up Insomniac. Oh, yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah. Spider-Man could be on Xbox. See, Final Fantasy 16 is not on Xbox. That's Microsoft's fault. Period. End of story. I'm not trying to hear it. This is insane. They can have the same exact opportunity. Like, why is this so hard for us to believe? Okay, Sony is doing this, keeping Square Enix games off of Xbox. Is anybody in this stream surprised? I'm not surprised. Because Square Enix themselves said they want to work with Sony. They have reasons why they want to work with Sony instead of Microsoft. They said it themselves. I'm not making this up. I can source you the article. They've been said this over and over and over. There was even another article that had came out on the reason why they work with, you know how long they've been working with Sony? And we want to blow up about this. Like, this is news. Oh yeah, because there's nothing going on for Xbox right now. Right? So let's blow this up. Let's make a big old deal. Let's write articles about this because this is so big. And this is going to make a difference. Right? Let's throw some shade on Sony. This is going to make a big difference. Right? Like, this is anything new. Both companies do this exact same thing. They're in business to make money. Microsoft's job and their end goal is to get gamers to sign up for Game Pass. Let's not kid ourselves here. Where's everybody else when they're going around to all these third-party and indie developers, right? Buying out these indie developers and giving them all this money to keep their games exclusively to Game Pass. Where is that conversation at? But we're making a big deal about Final Fantasy 16 when the man clearly said, he clearly gave a reason why. I'm not understanding. Like, this is dumb. This is dumb. Square Enix clearly came out and said why they just want to work with PlayStation. Square Enix and Yoshi P could have said no. They could have said no. Nah, we want to work with Xbox. Nah, we want to put this on Xbox. They said that the PS5 was the only console that it's possible on. They didn't even talk about PC. They were like, nah, PC, no. Right? We don't remember this? Like, nobody is putting anything to your head and forcing you. Nobody is bullying you into signing any third-party contract that you don't want to sign. This does not go just for Square Enix. This go for every other third-party publisher. Nobody is forcing you and bullying you to sign a deal. Ain't nobody forcing Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's begging y'all and forcing y'all to do nothing y'all don't want to do. I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I just don't freaking get it. It's like, can we drop this? Like, this is not going to change anything. We whining and complaining about the exclusivity is been a thing since day one. Hello, welcome to the word of exclusive and exclusivity. That's what it's all about. That's what it is. It's a step on your head type of thing. It is what it is. Sony is not in the business to lose. Sony is in the business to sell hardware and sell PlayStation Plus services and accessories and digital goods and sales. That's what they're all about. And accessories. That's what every company is all about. Like, it is what it is. Beat me to it. First, okay. Let me hold on. That's like me saying this. Hold on. GTA 6 is exclusive to PS5. Whose fault is that? Oh, Sony trying to keep GTA 6 off of Xbox. Sony did not make Rockstar Games sign the freaking deal. You can't force anybody to do anything. If Rockstar wants to, okay. So let's go back to the PS2 and Xbox days. Are we being for real right now? When Grand Theft Auto was exclusive to PS2, right? Y'all remember that, right? Yeah. But all of a sudden now, it's a big deal. Be first. Beat them to the punch. Simple as that. Go sign those deals. You whining and complaining about Sony doing this, Sony doing that. You can have the same exact things that Sony got. You can build those same relationships that Sony got. I don't understand. So all of a sudden Sony is bad, but Microsoft is good. Are you kidding me? Like I'm not under, please. And somebody help, because how is it that all of a sudden Sony is a cancer for gaming? Sony is all of a sudden bad for gaming, but Microsoft is good? Okay. Make that make sense. I'm waiting for somebody to say something. Make that make sense. So all of a sudden, Sony is bad because they got all these exclusivity deals and keeping games off of Xbox. So they're so bad. So it's like Microsoft is good, right? Microsoft has not done anything wrong. Microsoft has not blocked games from coming to freaking PlayStation Plus and also PlayStation platform. They haven't stopped any game from coming to PlayStation, right? So all of a sudden, Sony is so bad. Sony is a disgrace. Are we serious, dog? Like, for real? Are we serious? So forget about Sony and forget about everything that Sony has done for gaming. Oh, they're so bad. Microsoft is so great. But they're sitting here buying up can we be for real, dog? You know what's funny? Is that we find little articles like this and we haven't even properly sourced stuff. We just screenshot stuff and highlight stuff and blowing things out of proportion. And this ain't nothing new, right? And at the same time, I don't see nobody calling Microsoft out about their first party output, right? People that on the Xbox side is everybody just shutting their mouth. Freaking Redfall is about to come out at 30 FPS and they're advertising this on ESPN and all this type of stuff. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool, right? I don't see nobody getting on them about Halo and how Halo is a disgrace right now. Halo ain't even the same, right? But you're talking about third-party stuff that clearly Microsoft has as much power as Sony. Like, they can go to Square Enix and talk, open your mouth if you want said game to be on your platform. And we both know that Final Fantasy 16 would sell more on PlayStation regardless. Damage control that. You're whining and complaining. Half of these dudes that are complaining, oh man, I'm about to go Vegeta. Listen, dog, listen. Half of these dudes that are complaining about Final Fantasy 16 don't even play Final Fantasy. Wow, cry me a river. Cry me a freaking river. You don't even play Final Fantasy. You don't even like Final Fantasy. Really, dog? Really, dog? Half of you dudes don't even care about Final Fantasy. We whining and complaining. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. And then they sit there and rip Final Fantasy 16 apart. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. See, you gotta shimmy through the crack of the wall. You gotta shimmy through the crack of the wall. See, that's old school loading screen mentality right there. You gotta shimmy through the crack of the wall. See me shimmying? You see me shimmying across the wall? You see me going through the crack of the walls? Look at me. Yeah, and that's supposed to be on PS5. Well, guess what? Einstein? It will be the same thing on Xbox. It would have been the same thing on Xbox. Oh, because he's just shimmying through the crack. Oh, that's PS3. That's PS4, dog. I'm telling you, that's PS4. But y'all whining and complaining. Y'all whining and complaining about this game. I'm not understanding. Hypocrites. Makes no sense. No sense. Let me get to these y'all make me sick. OG Gaming, thank you for the $10. Says, actually, Insomniac had a good enough relationship with Microsoft. Exactly. Sunset Overdrive. Hello. Where's Sunset Overdrive 2 at? On Xbox. Man. As they launch an all-white Sunset Overdrive Xbox. Exactly. People forget that. They also pitched Spider-Man to Microsoft first. Exactly. But we crying about a game that we don't even care about. Make that make sense. The Xbox fan base rip apart Final Fantasy 16. Oh man, that don't even look that good. You know what I'm saying? I seen. You don't think I'll be watching? I'll be looking.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
So you shouldn't care. You should not care. I'm not understanding. Make me understand this. You did not care about Spider-Man, right? You shouldn't care about Wolverine. You shouldn't care about anything that Sony got that was up for grabs for Microsoft. Where's Sunset Overdrive 2 at on Xbox? Where's that relationship? Oh yeah, y'all had Sunset Overdrive on Xbox. Y'all and all of a sudden they were literally up for grabs. They push you, Spider-Man. You said no. But we want to cry about this? We both know that Final Fantasy performs better on PlayStation. Period. End of story. It's going to sell more. If Final Fantasy 16 was on Game Pass day one versus PlayStation, it still would have sold more on PlayStation. I'm just keeping it buck. It don't have anything to do with you being biased or you're a PlayStation. It's common sense. It's going to sell more on PlayStation. They've been had a relationship with Sony, right? And Nintendo since day one, not with Microsoft. Now, there are some Final Fantasy games on Xbox, but they don't even do remotely as good as...
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Marlon, stop talking. Waste of time. The Final Fantasy games that are on Xbox, they don't even do remotely as good as they do on PlayStation. Not even close. Numbers wise, not even close. Look it up. Not even close. So why are we whining and complaining about Final Fantasy 16 for? And this is so bad. Jesus have mercy. I can't. This is man. Is this what gaming is all about now? Just really the obvious stuff? Okay, bro.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
All right, let's get into this. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you turn on the post notification bell. I'm about to go in, dog. This is stupid. Exactly. Thank you so much, Legendary Villain. Exactly. All companies do this. Xbox has been doing this since the 360 era. They did it for Bethesda games. Exactly. What did Phil say? Phil was in his high chair. Phil was in his high chair being interviewed by, I don't freaking know who it was again. Maybe it was IGN. What did he say about Bethesda games moving forward? After the Activision, not Activision, after the Bethesda / ZeniMax acquisition, what did Phil say in his high chair? That everything moving forward is going to be what? Exclusive. Exclusive to Xbox Game Pass and Xbox and PC. As long as you have Game Pass, you will get these games exclusive. Starfield, hello. Redfall, hello. Elder Scrolls, hello. Sony brought up those things. Sony brought up those things in the CMA to the CMA and said, listen, they canceled Redfall. Are we being for real? They canceled Redfall. Starfield is exclusive to Xbox, right? Bethesda was what? A third-party publisher. For years, been a third-party publisher, publishing games for both PlayStation and Xbox. All of a sudden, that's not a thing anymore. But we crying about Final Fantasy, dog? We crying about Final Fantasy 16? Are we serious? When Big Phil came out and said, oh yeah, dog, exclusivity. Yeah. Garbage, dog. Yeah, man, y'all ain't ready for me, dog. Y'all not ready for me, dog. He said they did it with most publishers in the 360 era and Xbox One era. By the way, Ori is on Switch and Xbox. Stalker 2, Tomb Raider. We just talked about Stalker 2. Right? That's an Xbox exclusive. Really, dog? Really? Yeah, because I'm the only idiot here. I'm the only idiot. Right? I'm the only idiot. Like, oh, yeah, let's not forget. Right? All of a sudden, yeah, exclusivity was so bad. Right? Phil was like, oh, exclusivity this, blah, 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 blah. But all of a sudden, it's so great now. Oh, man, it burns me, dog. It really, Julio, thank you for the $10. It's just sick. This is sick. This is what this is. It's okay for one company to do it and make it okay, but it's not okay for the other company. How do you think companies stay afloat? This is nothing new. Third-party exclusivity is always wrong. It says time exclusivity is lesser of the two evils, but it's still wrong. First-party exclusivity is expected, but Sony doesn't own FF. Exactly. Money had in a multi-platform. Bro, listen. Exactly on what I was saying. They don't own Final Fantasy. They haven't even acquired Square Enix. Right? So how is it that Sony is wrong? Blame Square. Because Square have all the power. It's their IP. They have all the power.
Yes, we will.
I don't understand this. Listen, bro. All of what you said, Julio, is a part of the business. Nintendo does it. Almost every gaming company in this space have some form of exclusivity. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You honestly think if Last of Us and Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank and all these games that are tied, Returnal, all these games, you honestly think that those games would sell more on Xbox than they do on PlayStation? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say, take out the whole exclusivity out of the way, right? Let's say if all of Sony first-party exclusives was on Xbox, right? Okay.
No one is safe from the tempest.
Okay. Half of these games, hold on. Because I'm about to go in right now. Half of these dudes complain about Sony games, right? And say they're one and done. They're the same thing. All all this type of stuff. They ain't worth $70, but I bet you if those games was on Xbox day and date, then what? Then what would the narrative be then? Right? Because Sony is kicking that butt when it comes to hardware sales, right? For a reason, right? So it would still sell better on PlayStation, regardless of the fact. So make me understand this. Game Pass will still be in the rear and still trying to play catch up. They'll still have to play catch up with hardware sales, regardless of the fact, because people like what they like and they want to play on whatever platform they want to play on. Period. End of story. Make this make sense. Same thing with Final Fantasy 16. If Final Fantasy 16 was on Xbox Game Pass day and date, a lot more people would buy it on PlayStation. Why is that? I'm going to leave that for y'all to figure it out. This makes no sense. People are not making sense. Billy Too Smooth, thank you for the 17 months. Says, just joined the stream. You already on one. Laugh out loud. Stop by to say hello and God bless you. Billy Too Smooth, God bless. Zay with the 5 says, Xbox would be more popular if it took better care of their best IP, Halo, like how PS fans revived God of War into a must-play first-party experience. Toyota Coaster, thank you for the 10, says, hey, Marlon, what pickup you have? Sorry for asking. What pickup? What you mean what pickup I have? Please specify. Is Hellblade on PlayStation? Is Hellblade 2 going to be on PlayStation? Is Hellblade 2 going to be on? Is Starfield going to be on PlayStation? Some people have it to say that, well, maybe Starfield would look better if it was on PlayStation, right? Or maybe run at a higher frame rate, right? No.
No one is safe from the terrorists.
Right? That's my point. That's my point. Makes no sense. Makes no freaking sense. Hellblade 2 is not on PlayStation. Right? Hold on. Perfect Dark, not on PlayStation. Avowed, not on PlayStation. Like, are we State of Decay 3, not on PlayStation. Everwild, not on PlayStation. Are we serious? Man, bro. Listen, dog. It's correct. Fable, not on PlayStation. Right? But no. What Microsoft said, oh no, we want our games to be everywhere. Right? Remember when they said that? We don't want to restrict our games on any box. So wait a minute. I know what you want to do. You don't want to make all those games I just mentioned on PlayStation. What you want PlayStation to do, what you want Sony and Jim Ryan to do is say, yeah, come on, dog. Come on with your Game Pass on our platform. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. That's what people want. That's what people want to see. Are you crazy in your brains? That's never going to happen. If you think that Game Pass is going to be on PlayStation, you'll be out of your mind. If that's the only way Hellblade and State of Decay and Fable and Halo can be on PlayStation, it's never going to happen. It is because that goes against everything that Sony is about. I'm done. That would be a big conflict of interest. What? That doesn't make any sense. Is that the only way we can get those games on PlayStation? Is via Game Pass? Are you serious? And that's their way of saying, oh, yeah. It's cool now because Game Pass is on PlayStation, so it's cool. So we can experience all those games on PlayStation. Not going to happen. So if Microsoft is just so great, and if Microsoft just does not want to, be anti-competitive or block anything from happening or whatever the case may be, they should let all their games be on PlayStation, right? Somebody speak up. Answer me that. Since we want to damage control about this Final Fantasy 16 like it's all Sony's fault why Final Fantasy 16 is on PlayStation only. Answer me that question. Why is it that Forza and all these other games, let's make gaming great again. If you want to make gaming great, put all those exclusives that you have. Sony does. If Microsoft can do it, Sony can do the same thing, right? I'm just saying. Microsoft should just go ahead and take all of their exclusive games and make them readily available on PlayStation, and PlayStation do the same thing. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's business. It's called business at the end of the day. Business. Was Sony crying about High on Life? No. Right? No.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Look at the numbers. Look at the crazy numbers. That was huge. That was huge for Microsoft. High on Life was huge. Huge. Huge for Microsoft. Don't see nobody talking about that. That's one of the biggest third party. Don't see nobody talking about that game. That could easily be on PlayStation. Easily. Nope. Not happening. Right. Get out of here, bro. Oh, yeah, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about they're crying about COD. I get that. I understand that. But it is what it is. That does not belong to Sony. I agree with you on that. They shouldn't be crying about COD, but I see why they were crying about it, because that makes up a big portion of their revenue. That's one of the main reasons why people buy PS5s, believe it or not. More people buy PS5s for third-party games than they do exclusives. Look it up, right? So we get why Sony is crying. Is it right for them to be crying and making a fool out of themselves and say that they don't have any talent to make anything Call of Duty? It's completely stupid. It's beyond me why Sony make a fool out of themselves, because they do have the talent. It's not like they lack talent. They have been treating their first-party IPs better than Microsoft. Facts. All facts. Right? So, yeah, I agree with you on the whole crying about COD, because some of y'all are going to bring that up. Yes, I agree with you on that. I'm not defending Sony, not one bit. I was pissed off when Sony was making a fool out of themselves, right? About Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. We can't develop anything remotely as good as COD. None of our team is remotely good enough. Excuse me, Sony? Excuse me? The amount of talent that you have, and you mean to tell me y'all can't make something or come up with something? Yes, it's going to be a slow burn. Yes, it's going to take time. Are you serious? So I agree with you on that, but this is absurd. Look at this. Y'all don't believe me? Look at this. Oh, yeah, Marlon, because everybody wants to point the finger at me for every single thing. So let's see where is this coming from? Now, come on. Let's go. All right, let's go. All right, like, y'all think this is a game. Like, this is what people are freaking saying. This is what people are freaking saying right now. All right. Now, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Wait, hold up. Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Oh, here we go. Microsoft Q3 2023 earnings report. Xbox hardware revenue is down 30%. I'm done. Is that a Final Fantasy 16 problem? Somebody answer me this. Is that a Final Fantasy 16 problem? Is that a third-party problem? Is that a third-party problem? Why is it that why is it that Xbox hardware revenue is 30%? 30%. Why is that? Can somebody please, come on. Is that a Square Enix issue? It's a freaking joke. Y'all, I'm done. This is a joke. Waste of time. Y'all don't understand. Stock is... What is Microsoft? You see, let me make it crystal clear for you guys. What is the problem with Microsoft? Why is their Xbox consoles not selling? Game Pass clearly can't save them right now, because if Game Pass could save them, their revenue would be up. What is the issue with Microsoft right now? Can somebody please, come on. I'm waiting for something serious. I'm waiting for a serious answer, because you honestly think that if every single Final Fantasy 16 game, if every single Activision game, if every single Bethesda game was just solely on Xbox, if every Ubisoft, if every EA, if every single third-party game was on Xbox, you think that would save them? Boy. Okay. Xbox content plus services up 3%. Okay. 3%. Okay. Gaming revenue is down, though. Gaming revenue is down 4%, though. That's the best that y'all can do? 3%. Xbox content plus services is up 3%. And that is so amazing. Wait. Wait. Don't worry. The Activision Blizzard acquisition will change this. Oh, are we being for real? Are they serious? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Don't worry. The Activision Blizzard acquisition will change things. Ignore any doom and gloom. Whoa. So that's going to change the problem that we had with Xbox since day one, since Xbox One. Activision, a third-party publisher, is going to change everything for them, because that's basically what they're doing. They're over here crying and whining about Final Fantasy 16, but you still... I'm done. Man, flush that garbage. I'm done. Waste of time. This is a joke. You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. Are you serious? So you're telling me, hold on. Cut the bull crap, okay? This is a joke. I told you guys, this is a joke, okay? You mean to tell me Microsoft right now, right in front of our eyes, is failing when it comes to the Series X and their first party games? So you mean to tell me that all of a sudden now, since they are going to buy Activision, oh man, numbers are going to go up and it's no more doom and gloom for Xbox? Are you kidding me? You cannot be serious. You are out of your mind if you think that this Activision deal is going to be the end all be all for Xbox and it's going to be so glorious and it's going to put them back on the map. Listen, you still suck when it comes to your first party studio games. You still got to perform in that area. This is a waste of carton box. This is a waste of freaking plastic just sitting there gathering freaking dust. We have no games that is fully utilizing series. Are we serious? And we talk about, we whining and we whining like little babies about third-party games. But Microsoft can't even catch a break. They can't catch a break with their first party. Take care of your first party before you worry about third party. Is Bethesda so great for Microsoft right now? It's like, y'all just, man, y'all get out of here, man. Waste of time. They bought Bethesda, right? They bought Bethesda. How is Bethesda working out for them so far? Massive L. In 2023, you're launching a game at 30 FPS. One of your game directors is saying 30 FPS is okay for Bethesda. That's a bad look. And we're crying about third party. How is these third party publishers working out for Microsoft? Is it a third party problem or is it a first party problem? Which one is it? Because you can't be serious. You're telling me that Microsoft is okay with just buying third party publishers and that's going to fix everything. You're freaking, you know what? You're insane. You're literally insane. If you think that Microsoft is going to somehow get their console revenue all the way through, bro, we have already been playing Bethesda games since day one on PlayStation, on Xbox. We have already been playing Activision games. I'm being honest. I can care less. The only game I care about is maybe Diablo and maybe Call of Duty, right? That's it. Out of all the IPs that they have, that is it. Everything else I don't really care about. So how is all of a sudden Activision is tomorrow, this announcement is going to be so great and this is going to make Xbox so great and better than Sony and pass Sony out in hardware sales when we already had access to Activision games right now? Are we being serious? Don't you realize what's happening here? Microsoft is buying Activision so that they can tie it to a service. Are we serious? And that is going to make them so great and make them just get out of the doom and gloom situation? Okay, keep thinking that. Y'all are crazy in your brains. But okay, whippity-doo. Okay, whippity-doo. Damage control for Xbox. Okay. Woe is me. Whippity-doo. Yeah, says this article from The Verge. The PC market is still struggling after the pandemic boom, but Microsoft cloud earnings make up for its PC and Xbox revenue. Whoa! What did I tell you guys? That's their meal ticket out of this. That's their meal ticket for sucking in their first party avenue is what? What did I just say? The cloud. That's all they got. And that's where Game Pass is going to shine. So you honestly think because they're going around spending billions of dollars and buying third-party publishers, that's going to make Xbox so wonderful and so great? Get out of here, dog. Seriously, get out of here. You need more work. You need better management. You need better leadership. You need to get rid of that black box. Get rid of it off the market. At this point, get rid of that. Get it off. Get that piece of recycle Xbox out of here. Series X, get it out of here. Just keep the Series S. Let's not kid ourselves here. Because your cloud market is shining more than your console market. So you might as well just give that up. Get rid of that black box. Get rid of it. It serves no purpose. We're almost 3 years in and we still don't even, that's a shame. We still don't even have any games that's fully utilizing Series X. Right? But we crying and whining, oh, Sony is bad. Sony this, Sony that. Pointing the finger at everybody else but yourself. When you could have the same thing, that the same deals that Sony got are even better. If you have more faith in your console and more faith in your fan base, you're more faith in your console fan base. Microsoft has slightly, they can give two, you know what I want to say. They can give two bulls about consoles. They don't even report on console sales like that. The last time, oh, here we go. Satya coming out. Oh, yeah. We outselling PS5. In that one little quarter, that one time. Oh, yeah, dog. Yeah. People, series consoles is selling this and that. Why was series consoles selling back in last year? Why, or the year before? Why was it selling? In 2021, to be exact. Why was it selling? Because of the software. Because of the software. Why was it selling like, oh, High on Life? Oh, okay. Software. But Microsoft can give two flying craps about their console. They don't care because guess what? Their games are available anywhere, anytime, any device. Microsoft does not care. You should not care. Period. If they don't care, you shouldn't care. Simple as that. So please understand this. How in God's name is them buying up Activision and Bethesda going to make them reign supreme over the market leader? Because essentially what they're doing is buying third-party games. Oh, we don't see that to talk about. We don't see the fact that there's a lot of Bethesda games moving forward that's not going to be on PlayStation. We don't see that to talk about. But since in the we just crying. Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, cry about that. Freaking boy, yo. Instead of us calling Microsoft out, right? Demanding better from their first party studios, right? Demanding better from their first party studios. We whining and complaining about third party games that clearly ain't gonna perform that well on Xbox. We know the games that perform better on Xbox, right? And most of those games, they ain't even on there. And it's their fault. They gave up on certain franchises, just like Sony, right? Games that people been asking for and wanting, we can't even see them. Let's talk about that. Games that people are requesting from Microsoft. Where is those games at? Huh? That could potentially drive hardware sales to their console, but they don't care about that. I keep telling y'all that. They do not care. They don't care. You don't see they're showing it in their actions. You don't need a book to tell you that. You don't need a armchair desk job analyst to tell you that. That's common sense. They do not care. That's why you're going to get what you're going to get. The truth is the truth, man. I'm tired of holding my tongue. The truth is the truth. All they're doing is buying more third-party publishers. That's all they're doing. That's it. Okay, let me shut all this down. Let me shut all this down right here. I'm about to shut it down. Let's shut it down. Let's go. Because y'all think I'm scared. I'm so freaking scared of this. You think I'm scared? Nope, I'm not. Let's go. Y'all think I didn't come prepared for this bull crap. Oh, I come prepared. Let's go. What it say right here about Final Fantasy 16? Y'all think I'm playing games. I'm playing games, right? Yeah. But we want to blame Sony, right? What it say right here? What it say? The only reason Final Fantasy 16 is only on PS5. The real reason, the only reason why it's on PS5, right? Let's it's a strange reason behind it. Let's come down here. Because all of a sudden, oh yeah, it's Sony. Sony this. Sony that. This Sony that. Right? According to, listen. Yeah, you can't make this up. Zoom it in for them. According to Square Enix, the PS5 is the only platform that's powerful enough to handle the massive battle scenes. Right? That came out of Yoshi P's mouth. Period. End of story. Listen to this, right? Because of the big battles that is in the game and the background, the PS5 loading the next scene, it's getting ready so that we can seamlessly move into it. Final Fantasy 16 relies on the memory and the transfer speed that the PS5 provides. And developers told IGN that if it weren't for the console capabilities, Final Fantasy 16 would still be in the depths of development. Wow. Final Fantasy 16 is not expected for PC. Wow. Yeah, but we want to sit here and blame. We want to see, buy a PS. What does it say right here? What does it say right here? This ain't coming from Sony. This ain't coming from Sony. Is this coming from Sony? Buy a PS5. This is coming from Yoshi P. Yoshi freaking P. Are we serious, bro? Buy a PS5. Listen, y'all can say, y'all can say you don't listen. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, right? Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. But the truth is, that's a Square Enix thing, right? Because like I said, Microsoft got as much money and resources more than Sony. So you want to talk about, this developer was paid and this, of course Square Enix was paid by Sony. We can say the same thing about Xbox, right? We can say the same thing about Xbox too. But my whole thing is this. If Microsoft had enough faith in this IP, then why is it not on Xbox? Why is it not exclusive to Game Pass? Because Square Enix don't want to work with them. It's not about the money, which Square Enix already came out and said it. It's not about money. It's not, right? Because they just love to work with Sony. They've been working with Sony and working with their hardware for years. Where were you guys when we talked about this? So why is this all of a sudden major headlines? Are we serious? But Microsoft is sitting here. Microsoft is sitting here buying up everybody. And that's okay, right? And keeping games off of PlayStation. And that's okay, right? But let's blow up about this Final Fantasy 16 stuff when this was Square Enix call to work specifically with Sony and the PS5, right? But it's okay for them to buy Bethesda and keep games off of PlayStation. We don't see that to talk about, right? Hypocritical. Makes no sense, right? Listen, man, listen. I've said this so many times, and I'm going to say it again one last time. Microsoft needs to take care of their first-party IPs, do a phenomenal job like they did in the 360 era, all over again with first-party, before they start crying about third-party. Or before these Xbox fanboys start attacking PlayStation because of third-party games not being on their platform. Tell your Lord and Savior, Phil Spencer, to make sure that all these first-party games deliver in Game Pass. Tell your Lord and Savior, Phil Spencer, to make sure that he keeps his promises when it comes to the fine print of Game Pass in putting and delivering first-party output games into the actual service. High quality, like they said. Before you start pointing fingers at you shouldn't even be worried about third party, because y'all gonna have one of the biggest third party publishers of all. Activision, that's a big third party publisher, right? We don't see that to talk about, but we crying about Final Fantasy 16 and crying about Sony's deals that they had from way back when, right? That they could have had too. Makes no sense. No freaking sense, man. It is sad, man. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. Thank you so much, Hair, for the $5. Did you see the news that just broke that Xbox is prepared to close on the Activision Blizzard deal? News dropped an hour ago. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But here's my thing though. But all of a sudden, I'm a pony? How is it that I'm a pony? This is facts. Microsoft have been slacking in the first party department. This is nothing to do with a PlayStation fan. This is facts. They've been trash as of the Xbox One generation when it comes to putting out high quality first part. This ain't nothing new. This has nothing to do with PlayStation. Do not point fingers at PlayStation. Point fingers at Microsoft because they suck at putting out high quality games that can fully utilize their the Series X console. They suck. That has nothing to do with being a PlayStation fanboy. That has something to do with Microsoft themselves sucking at taking care of their first party games and making sure that they blow people away. Why is every time when we get a Xbox showcase, it's always underwhelming? Answer me that freaking question. Oh, wait till, what did they say the year before last? Wait till E3, dog. Wait till July, dog. And we sitting here locking our jaws and crossing our legs and sitting here waiting. Oh, Xbox showcase, dog. Xbox showcase. And then we sitting here like looking at the freaking showcase. What the CGI, really? I'm done with Xbox. I'm done with Xbox, dog. Why? Why? You see, this is what I'm talking about. Every single time. Wait till E3, dog. Wait till July, dog. Yeah. And then every time we wait, big freaking disappointment. We don't see nothing that remotely utilize that box. Right? But we crying about third party. And you got two of the biggest publishers. You're crying, wait till E3, dog. I'll tell you something, man. They better be ready. Because Sony, you better come prepared. All right, you better come out guns blazing. Your next showcase better be the best showcase in the past decade. That's all I got to tell Microsoft. Because if they think that Sony is going to sit there and roll over, especially with the deal not going in Sony's favor, think again. Period. End of story. Because people are at the point where they are tired. They're literally tired of waiting. This is all we've been hearing for the longest time with Xbox. Doesn't make it right with Sony. Like, yes, we're still waiting on Sony. We don't really know majority of what Sony got from their first party. Yes, I give you that too. But we know that Sony have a track record of delivering when it comes to their showcases. Microsoft, not so much. Right? Period. End of story. So that is a problem. And obviously, yeah, everybody's going to be celebrating once this deal goes through. Oh, the internet is going to melt. Sony is going to melt tomorrow. Microsoft is about to close the deal. It's over now. Really? It's over? Let me see. Let me ask y'all a quick question. Ooh, boy. Let me see. Let me ask y'all this question. Is it over for Sony once this ABK deal goes through? Is it over for Sony? Because from what I've been hearing, it's over for Sony now. This ABK deal is going to be taking Microsoft to new heights. And it's going to take them out of the doom and gloom phases. And it's going to fix all the internal issues with Microsoft. It's over for Sony, right? Are you sure about that, dog? Buying something that we already got. We've already been playing Activision games. This is nothing. All it is going to be tied to Game Pass. This is nothing new. Nothing. It's the same old games we gonna be playing. There's nothing new. Woo, boy, I tell you, yo, down. Let me tell you this. Down to the diehard Xbox fans out there can agree with me. Y'all, I'm seeing this trending on people talking about this on Twitter. Oh, this gonna be not doom and gloom for Microsoft anymore, and it's over for Sony. So y'all honestly, you seriously, dog? So you honestly think when this ABK deal goes, it's over for Sony? Like Sony needs to just tuck their tail behind they behinds and run off in the sunset like little cowardly dogs. It's over for them.
No one is safe from the tempest.
Can't be serious. You can't be serious. You cannot be serious.
No
You can't.
tempest.
You can't be serious. Okay, hold on. You gotta be crazy and delusional in your brains to sit there and think like, because of this ABK deal going through, oh my God, it's over for Sony now. The only thing that has been a problem for Sony is Call of Duty. We gonna put that to rest right now because Microsoft has already said that they're gonna keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Right? That's what they said. That's their word. Their word is supposed to be bond. They're saying that they're not going to remove Call of Duty. Even if they don't take the deal, they're still not going to remove it because they know that Call of Duty performs best on PlayStation. But at the same time, Sony is in the background cooking. They're cooking something. We can't be serious. My Jesus. Man, 10 years of playing the same thing on Xbox, but we crying about Final Fantasy 16. Come on, we can't be serious. 7 Dragons. Thank you for the $5. He says it's not over for Sony. It's over. ABK, ABK King. OG Gaming with the $10. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says I'm going to have to call cap on Square Enix for that development statement. Take out Series X. I know they can get a better performance on PC, but developers just have their favorite platforms. Exactly. And you're right. You're so right about that. Can I said it earlier. Like Final Fantasy 16 can run on Series X. But they've been working for Sony for so long, right? And have gotten used to their platform, right? And it's one less platform that they got to develop for. Let's be honest. Let's be real. As a developer, do you want to work with multiple consoles or do you want to work with just one console? Chances are 99% of developers is going to tell you, I'd rather work with one because it's easier. You rock with what you're used to. If you're used to PlayStation, you're going to stick with PlayStation. You're not going to jump to another platform. So of course he's going to say that. Let's read through the bull crap, right? Of course he's going to say that. He's going to say, yeah. It's only possible on PS5 because of the memory. Nah, dog. It can be done on Xbox too. It can be done on PC too. There's nothing that's so groundbreaking that it can't happen on Series X or PC. I agree 100. I said that earlier. It can be done on Xbox.
No one is
But the point of what I'm saying is, don't sit there and thank you so much for the $1. Don't sit there and blame Sony solely for this when Square Enix have a big say in it too because it's their IP. But my whole thing is this, is Final Fantasy. Let me ask, you know what? Is there any Xbox fan in here? Let me ask you this. Would you want to play Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox or would you want to play it on PlayStation? You know what? Do a poll. Say less. Forget I asked that. Do a poll. I'm asking Xbox fans this. Would you want to play Final Fantasy 16 Xbox PlayStation. Simple as that, Marlon. Stop wasting time, Marlon. Simple as that. Simple as that. Need everybody to start voting. Okay? Need everybody, because a lot of you Xbox boys, a lot of y'all play on PlayStation, right? A lot of y'all do for certain games. But I'm saying, if Final Fantasy 16 was on Xbox, would y'all play it on Xbox or would y'all play it on PlayStation? Hey, Gaskin, all love, Gaskin. Hey, thank you so much for coming through clutch for us, sending all that stuff over and everything. God bless you and the family and the husband and the babies. All right, God bless, God bless. Love you, Gaskin. Thank you so much. I'm already overwhelmed by what you outputted for us. God bless. So, right, Final Fantasy sells 90% on PS. Okay. Some of y'all, okay. There you go. Right? But again, we're crying about a game that has always been PlayStation dominant for a reason. Because of Square Enix. Sony can bring $10 million to Square, or 20, 30, 40, $50 million to Square and be like, listen, put all the Final Fantasy games exclusive on obviously it's way more money than that, but I'm just saying, throwing up a number up there. Like, put all these games on there. Right? Put all these games on there. Square can say no. Nah, we want to put on Xbox. It's not fair. Let's put it on Xbox. We want to make more money, so let's put it on Xbox. They can easily say that. So don't sit there and put the blame on one company. Like, Sony can't force them to take the money or sign the contract. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like, people sit there and rip Final Fantasy apart on the Xbox. Oh yeah, dog. It's too much loading. Oh, that's loading screen because he's shimmying through the cracks. Okay. Let's get to these Q&A, bro. He said, don't you have faith in Hellblade 2? I was one of the first ones to root for Hellblade 2. First one. Right? But I still need to see the game running on Series X, because allegedly that was running on PC. How hard is it for you to put the game in the lower thirds? Put running on Series X in the lower thirds of the screen, at the bottom of the screen. That's what we want as gamers, right? The hardcore fans, that's what we want, right? How hard is it? How hard is it for us to show us games running on Series X? That's what I'm saying. We have a problem. It ain't just about the third-party stuff. He says Hellblade 2 looks garbage. I mean, I feel like, but that's your opinion though, but Hellblade 2 looks good. You know what I'm saying? It looks really good. It is like groundbreaking good. Problem is, we haven't seen it running on Series X. Yes, it's built from the ground up to take advantage of Series X and S, but we haven't seen it running on there. We haven't seen not a drop of footage indicating that it's running on Series X. And that's what we're hoping to see from Microsoft in June. I want to see that from Microsoft. Microsoft, please show me more Series X powered games. We don't care about third party because we're going to play third party games regardless, right? You need to strengthen if this was Sony, I'll be digging in listen to me. I'll be digging in Sony, especially Sony knows better. But if this was Sony, I'll be digging so far deep, PlayStation fans would not like me. And I do not care if they don't like me. Period. You know me. Y'all know me. This was Sony, I'll be digging even deeper. Take care of your first party games. One thing I've always given Sony credit for is when they show off a game, they show it saying it's on PS5 dev kit, or it's running on PS5. It's on the development. How hard is it for Microsoft to show that in majority of their first party games? It's not hard. If the game is not ready, do not show it. Simple as that. But at this point, right, people need to see more and more games running on Series X. What about this lovely black box, refrigerator box? What about this lovely freaking high top camp stove? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, people want to see this thing This chimney of a console. This looked like a chimney console. We need to see the chimney console put to use. We are 2.5 years into generation. We don't need no more excuses. We need to see the results. It's time out for the bull. We need to see results. See, 81% of you guys said PlayStation for a reason. Let's get to the Q&A, dog. Let's listen, bro. Let's get to the Q&A. He said Starfield got 1,000 empty planets. Hey, let's get to this Q&A. I really want to hear what some of y'all have to say, man. It says, did you go extra hard for PS5 because you're upset about? No, I'm not upset about this. Listen, I can care less about this ABK deal at this point. It's going to go through with or without my opinion. Doesn't matter what I think. It is what it is. Go through, be my guest, but you still have a core issue. You still need to deliver on your first party games. Period. Your first party games need to be firing off on all cylinders because revenue and all this stuff is down. Your console is down 30%. Like, you need to fix that or get out of the console space. Period. End of story. Sony got enough studios to make something better than COD. So I'm not worried about the ABK deal. We got Bungie and a lot more. PlayStation fans shouldn't be worried. PlayStation fans shouldn't be worried. They shouldn't be. Let's see here. It says we need the Series X to sell so bad they made a mini fridge. Exactly. They're feeding into the memes. This entire generation, they have been feeding into the memes. 30 FPS Starfield will be the series console. It's holding back Series S. Honestly, bro, let me say this. The Series S is Microsoft premier console this generation. I mean, it's very apparent at this point. We do not have a lot of things that's fully utilized in Series X to say, oh my God, Series X. The Series S should be the only console they have on the market because they need to drop the power talk because the power talk is obsolete at this point. My guy, we blacks have. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is lovely. My guy, we blacks have high blood pressure. Stop stressing. You're too young. It's only gaming year. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm good. Listen, I'm just passionate about what I do.
No one is safe from the tempest.
I'm just passionate about what I do. That's all. Listen, bro. This man said us black have high blood pressure. Listen, bro. He says you're having a full-blown meltdown. He says breathe in, breathe out, stop cap. Listen, bro. Listen. I get what you're saying, but anybody who knows me on my channel knows that I'm especially situations like this, I'm always high on 10. Like I'm always high above the rest when it comes to energy. Like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like I always have high energy. And that's because I'm passionate about what I do and I'm passionate about what I talk about. Like I'm not fixing to sit here and be Xbox and Xbox fanboys just crying and going crazy about Final Fantasy 16. That's boring. You know, and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, that's just part of the job, man. It's part of the job. You got to do your job. You can't just be boring. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have some type of energy, bro, or else people just gonna be like, okay, yeah. So I get what you're saying, but it's part of the job, man. It's just the risk that you run when you get into the entertainment business, when you get into gaming, when you get into journalism, when you get into acting or any line of work. You got to perform at a certain level. And if you're not performing at a certain level, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. So I get the health risks and all that stuff, but at this point, dog, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I do. You know? That's just the way it is. Man, Xbox is a joke. I said, man, Xbox is a joke box at this point. He said Bijou is the best thing on Game Pass. Game Pass is dry. Oh, don't say that, man. Say, hey, Marlon, awesome show as always. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, man. Give Microsoft their flowers. I'll give them their flowers when they start showing me things in advance. All right, let's get to some of these. It said, bro, Sony is wrong for keeping games off of Xbox console after the exclusivity is done, like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm sure Sony made sure that Square Enix would not put that game on Xbox. But it's also Square Enix as well. They can say no too. They can say no. I think Factions 2 is really going to show up Xbox and show the real power and capabilities of the PS5. Oh, for sure. For sure. It says, you said Microsoft doesn't need hardware sales, so why would they care if they're down 30%? Game Pass is the real threat to Sony, right? My point is, get out of the console space. If you don't care about hardware sales, get out the console space. If you don't care about utilizing this box, get out of the console space. Period. End of story. Did Xbox come out? Yep. Yes, they did. We just talked about it. Yes, they did. You want me to tell you what it is? Yes, they did. That's a whole separate stream, but okay, in case if you guys want me to push it. Xbox hardware is down 30%. Gaming revenue is down 4%. Xbox content plus services is up 3%. There you go. There you go. Ed Widge, my man, thank you so much for the $5. Says, Marlon, the real question you need to ask the Xbox fan base, did they buy Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Remake? There you go. There's a question. Edwidge asking a question. So he said, Crisis Core, y'all crazy. Okay. Piper, thank you for the 5. Says, it's funny how the ponies...
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Hey, man. This is lovely. This is lovely, though. This is lovely. It's Piper with the 5 says, it's funny how the ponies stay in Microsoft business. Xbox is doing their own thing. Could care less about what Sony is doing. Listen, man. There comes a point where we have to draw the line as gamers. Like, these companies are going to do whatever they're going to do. If that's the case, if Sony is so evil and wicked, why are we supporting Sony? If Microsoft is so evil and wicked, why are we supporting Microsoft? Because they're both corporations that don't care about us, right? All they care about is our pockets, right? As long as they're delivering on what they're supposed to deliver on, then we're good to go, right? Period. End of story. He said, bro, you're in a PS stream. Oh, God. PK. Oh, God, bro. I said, thank you, Marlon, for everything you do, bro. Much love. Anytime, bro. We here. He says, Xbox in love with the numbers. 3% this month, 30 FPS, 30% hardware sales, and 3% services. There you go. Big 3. It says, yes, I did buy Crisis Core, but thanks to Sony and Square Enix didn't put Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox. Well, some people don't see it that way. It says, if Microsoft was investing in first-party games, maybe they can impress a third-party company to make a game exclusively. Good point. Good point. Good point. They're not even doing a good job first-party. So what would entice a valid point? I want to hear what some people have to say about that. Valid point, right? What is so great that Microsoft is doing with first party to entice third party developers to say, yeah, I want to put my game on Game Pass. I want to put my game on Xbox, right? Answer that question, right? We supposed to be answering that question, right? So it's like I said, man, you can't freaking win Microsoft needs to buckle down and do what they do best. Do what they do best, right? You need to dig into your first party. Man, I promise to God, bro, if we don't see Perfect Dark within the next year, if we don't see State of Decay 3, Fable, Everwild, Indiana Jones, all these games, Wolfenstein 3, all these games, if we don't see these games and they're not groundbreaking, it's over for Xbox. It's over. Because they're going to struggle big time. They're going to struggle. You heard what they said, right? Subscription services are down in terms of people subscribing, right? Subscriptions, people are not subscribing to Game Pass like that on consoles. They're subscribing on other platforms, right? But it's still the number out of the 25 million, 10 million is on consoles and apparently 15 million is on PC. Why is that? Right? Why is that? It's insane, bro. It's insane, man. It's insane. It says, I thought Microsoft was upset with Xbox for the lack of first. Exactly, Cheeto. Exactly. I thought so too. It says, bro, so your channel is just PS5 now, bro? It said, I am covering Xbox. This is an Xbox thing. I mean, I cover Xbox as much as I cover. Well, I'm not going to say I cover Xbox as much as I cover PS because most of the times there's really nothing to talk about on Xbox, but just the ABK. But I've covered a whole bunch of ABK stuff on this channel. I've covered a ton of Xbox content on this channel. So if Microsoft have put out more news about their games and as much as Sony has been doing and releasing more stuff that people care about, then fine. That it says dish in third party money they can refuse, laugh out. Exactly. It says what Toyota you have. I'm really interested for my super chat. I meant a pickup truck. Tundra. I have a Tundra. I didn't remember you seeing. I remember seeing Toyota. Yeah. Oh, pickup. Yeah. A Tundra. Let's see here. It says you keep saying first party is what they need, but proof shows that third party is why people buy the PS5. No, listen what I'm talking about. Xbox. I'm talking about Xbox. Now that they have the two biggest third party publishers up their sleeve, they need to deliver on first party. Yes, everybody knows this. First party cannot win everything in terms of sales, in terms of growth. Like you need second party, you need third party, right? Those are very important as well as a collective unit on top of your subscription service, on top of your digital sales, on top of your accessories, your hardware sales, right? Everything counts. But Microsoft is lacking in the main core part, right? With their first party, they're lacking in that department. You see Sony is firing off on all. That's why Sony is so successful. Why you think PS5s are selling like that? Because a lot of people buy PS5s for third-party games. But Sony is killing it with their first party. So they're winning on all different ends. And the truth hurts because that's what it really is. They're winning on first party, right? They're winning on second and third party, right? So it's like, and they're winning with digital sales and subscription services, and they're winning in accessories and things of that nature over the competition. Microsoft is struggling in one big area, and it's their first party. They need to take care of their IPs. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. You see what I'm saying? You can't make excuse. You cannot make excuse for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Multi-billion-dollar corporation that don't have enough faith in their first-party games. I'm telling you, bro, if they don't show me something come E3, we got a massive problem. Because this ABK deal, a lot of Xbox fans is going to be happy, and I'm happy for them. But you need something more than just ABK. ABK deal cannot just win everything. ABK deal is not going to make everything green on the Microsoft side. It's not going to get the numbers up because people have already been playing Activision games. already been playing them and experiencing them. So there's nothing new here other than tying it to a subscription service, right? At a cheaper price. But you still have a core issue. You still have a major problem. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He says, I have Game Pass, but I buy $70 PS5 games because I know I'm getting performance and quality games. Well, prove my point. There's, prove my point. And then, okay, case closed. The reason why Game Pass thrives is literally because the third party is important. Okay, well, that's why they're buying whatever they're buying, right? But that still does not negate from the fact that they need to deliver first party wise, right? Because third party alone cannot win a generation. Third party alone is not going to really make all their numbers, make more people subscribe to Game Pass, make more people buy Xbox consoles because, yeah, more people do buy consoles for third-party games, but you also, there's the majority that cares about first-party stuff. You might as well just cancel your first-party games. Now, let me ask y'all this. If Microsoft comes out and say, you know what, we're not doing no more day and date with Game Pass, would you guys still be subscribed to Game Pass? God have mercy. I'm asking y'all a question. If Microsoft cannot I'm asking y'all a question. Just ask y'all a question. If Microsoft cannot come out and deliver on their first party output day and date in Game Pass, and they said, listen, we're canceling our first party stuff. It's all about third party. Would y'all still be subscribed to Game Pass and buying a Series X and S? I'm done. That's it. Mic drop. Yeah, one more, because stupid question. How is it stupid question? Woo, boy. How is that stupid question? That's the reality, because that's what's happening right now. Y'all, yay! Yay! Activision Blizzard deal, yay! Bethesda, yay! Take-Two, yay! But first party... Oh, God. Hey, that's what it is. That is exactly what it is. You guys are just, you see, you can't answer the question. You can't answer it because nobody in their right mind will sit there and just buy a console and just forget about the first party games and just play in third party in a subscription service. Just only, there are people that do that type of stuff, but I'm not one of those people. I can play my third party games anywhere where it's available. I don't have to buy one said console just for third party. You can play anywhere you want, PC, cloud, whatever, right? Any device at this point, right? As long as that game is available there, you don't necessarily have to buy a console to play said game. So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like this is, he says COD first party. Can't believe it. Man, listen, bro. If all y'all banking on is just COD, then hey. So certain games just don't sell on Xbox. Fact. Maybe Sony doesn't even need to try keeping them away from Xbox. Hey, man. Some people might not want to hear that, what you just said, but hey, the truth is the truth. The PS6 will launch with Xbox Game Pass app on their dashboard. Yeah, think again. Bro, Game Pass is a double-edged sword. It's great for its value, but it's also making Xbox studios lazy and complacent. My man. Marlon does not hate Xbox. Marlon just want Xbox to output better when it comes to their first party. That's all I need from them. That's it. If they can do that, we're good. Marlon, I think it's time for Tactical Nuke with a question like Game Pass. Yes, I would still have Game Pass because most of my third-party games are cheaper on Xbox. That's why I said some people would play and buy said console only for third-party. PlayStation 6 would absolutely launch with xCloud for Xbox Game Pass app. Surely? Question mark. Why bother making more consoles if there are worse sales than Xbox on? That's also, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, bro. Listen, man. $70 COD on PS5, free on Game Pass, incoming. Okay. But people are still going to play more on PlayStation, though. And Microsoft know this. Even though COD is going to be in Game Pass, you honestly think that that's going to save Game Pass and save Xbox? More people are still going to play on PlayStation. That's how it's always been. So you are telling me that because Call of Duty is now readily available in there, as long as the quality still remains the same across both consoles, like Sony said, right? The only way that would change is if the quality of the game is garbage on PlayStation and better on Xbox, right? But if the quality still stays the same, the PS5 version is going to outsell the Xbox version. It's just the way it always been, even before this ABK deal. So exclusivity or no exclusivity, right? I'm just saying. So there you go. I said, Marlon, do you have both PS5 and... Yes, sir, I do. It says, for once, tell us the truth. Is Xbox is number one with 30 FPS? Yeah, okay. It says, did my name convince you? Yeah. Oh, really? Convince you to buy a 2020? I wish I had the money for a Toyota Coaster. I wish. He said, just 10 years, Marlon. Okay. Is Redfall coming to PS? No, sir. No, sir. It says Xbox give Halo to Bungie. I'm done with you guys. It says Marlon, I think Game Pass is doing more harm than good to Microsoft's. They're losing money day and date. Man, they can't fire off on day and date to save their lives right now. They're struggling. They're struggling to deliver on day and date when it comes to their first party. Struggling. It says Xbox lead the charge of 30 FPS on next-gen consoles. There you go. It says, what will be your reaction when Starfield drops at 30? Not buying it. Not supporting it. That's unacceptable in 2023. Why is it that we're giving Microsoft a pass for 30 FPS? I'm not understanding. When we're in a whole new generation, when these consoles are more than capable, more than powerful enough, why is it that we're giving Microsoft a pass? Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit the share button. See if we can get 400 likes on this show. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel as well. Why is it? No, answer me this. Why is it that we're willing to give Microsoft... Okay, let me ask y'all this. Let me see the hypocrisy here. Why is it that you guys will give Microsoft a pass for... Would you guys be okay? Let me ask y'all this. Some of y'all saying this. Would you guys be okay if Sony comes out and say, you know what, moving forward, we're going to do 30 FPS. Final Fantasy 16, 30 FPS. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, 30 FPS. Spider-Man 2, 30 FPS. Wolverine, 30 FPS. Ghost of Tsushima 2, 30 FPS. Rise of the Ronin, 30 FPS. Do I need to keep freaking going? How would you guys feel if Sony... Boy, I would be so mad. Boy, I would go Akuma on them. Are you crazy? Why is it that we're giving them a pass for 2013 performance? Makes no sense. and we sitting here and talking about a pro system. Are we out of our minds? We need a pro system now because Microsoft is too lazy. Their first party developers it's like, what's going on? Oh, because it's all in Game Pass. Oh yeah. We're so freaking lazy, right? We don't want to push the power and capabilities of the box. So that's lazy. Let's settle at 30 FPS. When we've been getting 30 FPS for a whole decade, we've been getting I don't understand. I don't understand us as gamers. I don't understand. We're going backwards. We're accepting backwards mentality instead of forward mentality. Are we serious? It's 2023 and people are okay with 30. Are you out of your mind? If people that buy a $2,000 or a $3,000 PC is not settling for 30 FPS, or people who game on PC ain't settling for 30, why should we settle for 30 FPS when these systems are more than powerful enough to do more? Why not demand more? Why settle for less when there is more there? I'm not understanding. The math doesn't make sense. Please, somebody help me. Please, somebody help me. Because this makes absolutely no freaking sense. Why are we settling for mediocrity when we can get more? When we can get excellence? Microsoft, the biggest technology company in the world, got so much freaking money and resources, and we're making excuses for Microsoft laziness? Are you serious? And you got the world's most powerful console, and y'all sitting here dissing the PS5, saying the PS5 is trash, weak Station 5 almost 3 years ago? Where's that narrative now? That narrative is dead in the water. Completely dead. So, una freaking joker, yeah, man. Una freaking joker. Waste of time. Lazy, and waste of time. Lazy type of mentality them there. Lazy. 30 FPS. Really? You that freaking stingy? You that freaking stingy and cheap? You can't give us a performance mode? Everybody else, third party, right, is giving us a performance mode. You can't give us third party mode? I don't know, the richest company in the world. And here comes the Xbox fanboys. Oh, yeah, dog. They're $1 billion company, dog. Oh, yeah, dog. They're $1 billion company, dog. Okay, dog. If they're such $1 billion company, dog, or $1 trillion company, dog, then why are they lacking in technology when it comes to their freaking games? Why is the quality sucking, right? Dog. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. They get a pass. But Sony is supposed to be sitting there, busting their hips, trying to impress PlayStation fans and gamers alike, and keep on delivering excellence when it comes to their performance mode and graphics mode in their games. We're getting both on their exclusive games. Sony's supposed to just keep busting their hip, and then Microsoft just gets a pass. They just get a pass. No, sir. That's not how this works. No, sir. That's not how this works. You step it up. No, sir. No, sir. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy. Dog, 30 FPS, that's PS3, Xbox One generation, right? PS3, Xbox One generation. That's from like 10 plus years ago. That's old. You know what I mean? We pushing almost, PS3, Xbox 360, that's like, bro, 15 plus years ago. You know what I'm saying? And we still okay with that? Even in the Xbox One generation, we was getting 30 FPS. And we still want to settle for 30 FPS, 2 freaking generations of gaming. And we were getting 30 FPS. And y'all mean to tell me That's okay. It's okay, dog. It's okay. You know what, dog? Because yeah, dog. Microsoft, they're a $1 trillion company, and dog, they're giving us Game Pass, and Game Pass give us great value, dog. Right? So they get a pass because they're giving us such a great deal. But on the back end, they're giving you a raw freaking deal. A raw freaking deal. Right? With their first party games and giving you 30 FPS. Dog. Right? Okay. Let's get to these questions. Freaking joke. What a joke. Marlon, they settle for 30 FPS because that's the only thing that Microsoft has brought out because games are on hold till 2027. It says you have the audacity to talk over Todd. What? Ain't nobody got to talk over Todd. The man said what he said loud and clear. Man said as long as the simulation is running smooth and they make some sacrifices for speed and all that type of stuff, 30 FPS is fine. There you go. Jenna says players didn't really buy Square Enix Xbox. Oh, I'm sorry. Xbox players didn't really buy Square Enix games in the past. That's why Square Enix is skipping them. Has nothing to do with Sony. Okay. Okay. See? The Fran, thank you for the $2, says a kind request for more voice acting. So on point. Hey, I'm just being real, bro. Like, yo, thank you, DeFran, for the $2. I like to keep it a Matt Booty is a joke. Matt Booty is a joke. At this point, this man said, I think this was like 2+ years ago in an interview that, oh man, we trying to match the quality of Sony. We want to match the quality of Sony output in terms of their first party games. That is something that we're trying to strive for here at Microsoft. And he said that Playground Games, well, he was ready to show Fable, but Playground Games said no. The game ain't ready to be shown. What does that tell you? Matt Booty is a joke. Matt Booty is a joke. You know what I'm saying? A freaking joke. What is Matt Booty doing? You know what I'm saying? He's over Worldwide Studios. What is he doing? Why is these first party games leaving out of quality control with 30 FPS? Are you out of your mind? You getting paid all the hundreds and thousands of dollars a year. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me you're overqualified? Man, if that was me like Matt Booty, not one game. Thank you for subscribing. Yes. Turn on that post notification bell. If you're brand new, turn on that subscribe button. Turn it on. Hit that red button. Listen, because I'm always going to keep it real. Why is it that Matt Booty, if it was me like Matt Booty, not one single game that is built for Series X and S is going to come out, as specifically for Series X is going to come out less than 30 FPS. I mean, less than 60 FPS. Right? No, sir. No, sir. Not one game would come out of Microsoft first party studio less than 60. No. No, sir. No, sir. Series S, nobody cares. Series X, no. 60 or above. That is it. Matt Booty got to go. It says, I thought there was a conversation around Xbox Series X was difficult to develop on. Matt Booty scratching. But no, the Xbox fans, first thing, it's okay, dog. Mm-hmm. Matt Booty. Where my phone at? Where my phone? I don't even have my phone. I should have had my, oh wait, here's my phone. Here's my phone. Hello? Oh, hold on. Gotta do this right. Woo! Gotta do this right, boy. Gotta do this right, Marlon. Oh, man. It's Matt Booty. Hello, Mr. Booty. How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a question for you, sir. What the heck have you been doing at Microsoft? Just sitting on your booty? You just been sitting on your booty, right? Well, I'm gonna need for you to get up off your booty and do something. No. Listen to me, Matt. I'm tired of your excuses. No. Listen to booty, Matt. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm tired of your bull crap. You know I know you're superior, right? You know I'm gonna go over your head, right? Why is it that Starfield and Redfall look the way they look? And why is it that Redfall is launching at 30 FPS and we gotta wait until a later date? And you better hope and pray that come June 11th, that you deliver on all the first party games that you promised all of us, and that you said that there's no power greater than X and power dreams. We need to power our dreams, because right now it's not looking too good, Mr. Booty. So I'm gonna need for you to get up off your booty and start cranking out these first party games, because if y'all, no, don't cut me off. Listen to me. Do not piss me off. Let me talk. Let me talk. Listen to me very carefully. I said, I'm not going to say it again. You better make sure that this ABK deal is not going to be, what did I say, man? Are you deaf? Let me talk. You know, when two people talking at the same time, you can't hear anything. That's a fact of life. Listen to what I'm saying. I say you better make sure, or else I'm going to have your job. Listen, bro, I don't want you to be crying on the phone. You're a grown man, all right? So pull up your big boy drawers and get it together. Get up off your booty and do something, all right? Dog. All right, Iceman, thank you for the $5. Says, I don't care about 30 FPS or 60 FPS. Just give me Resogun too. Yeah, dog. Laugh out loud. Keep up the good work. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Like I said, like I said, dog. Get up off your rear and do something. You know what I'm saying? We are 3 years in the generation. No excuses. No excuses. I'm not trying to hear it. Especially when we've been hearing for the longest time that you like what Sony, that's what burns me, is that Matt Booty said, oh, I love the output of Sony. I love what Sony's doing with their first. Then do it then match the quality of Sony. What are you sitting there waiting on? You waiting on the world to end? What are you waiting on? The Red Sea to be like split in two again? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's just. But we'll see. Come June 11th, we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We will see. Hey, gaming. You listen, bro. I gotta keep it $150, dog. I gotta keep it $150. PS360 HD2 says, when did this dude go full console warrior? Also found him to be above this type of stuff. Wait, hold on. Console warrior? No, sir. This has nothing to do with console warrior. This has everything to do with Microsoft getting their crap together. Getting their crap together this generation and giving us what we pay $500 for. All right? Giving us what we paying $15 for. Not just second party and third party, but their first party. Their high quality first party. This has nothing to do with being a console warrior. This is the problem with gaming, is that we just want to sit here and cradle the baby. Oh, sorry, Microsoft. Oh, are you okay? Did you bump your head? Oh, daddy, sorry, Microsoft. Daddy, sorry. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's okay. Keep boo-booing in your diaper. It's okay. It's like we find so many different ways to sit here and cradle a situation and baby a situation. Really? You call that console war? Really? That's what you call demanding better from Xbox and have them get up off their rear and doing what they supposed to be doing besides Game Pass and this ABK deal? Really? What has Microsoft has done so great this generation by giving us a big fat L sorry last year? Oh, we're sorry, dog. We're sorry that we didn't put out anything. Where's the excuse? Where is the excuse? Huh? What was the big console war? Is that the best you can come up with? When last year Phil's sitting here crying, talking about he's sorry for giving us zero? No excuse. You don't get no pity potty from me. No excuse. Are you serious, dog? You talking about console war? Don't waste my time. Do not waste my time. Microsoft need to show me something. It's 3 years. No excuse. If Sony can do it, they can do it too. Period. End of story. Ain't nobody sitting here with no I ain't got time for that. I just want Microsoft to show us something. Ain't you tired of waiting? Ain't you tired of being told, wait till E3, dog? Wait till July, dog. Huh? You ain't tired of that? You ain't tired of that? You ain't tired of broken promises? And you want to sit here and waste my time and talk about console war? Yeah. I can't believe some of y'all. You kidding me, bro? You kidding me? You kidding me? When you have people coming out here saying, oh, Xbox and PlayStation is underwhelming this generation, but I beg to differ on that one. Because as far as I'm concerned, it seems like Sony has been the aggressor here. It seems like Sony has been delivering more games than Microsoft from their first party studios. What is Microsoft's excuse? Are you talking about console war? This ain't got nothing to do with their console war. This has got to do with Microsoft keeping their promises and step it up. Some of y'all don't like hearing the truth. What's the excuse for Microsoft? Games out here taking 10, 15 years to develop. They got a game right now in development that's going to take 10 friggin' years. We probably not going to see that game this generation. Why is we not talking about that? But we want to pay $500 for Series X to wait. 3 years later, we still waiting. I don't see nobody talking about that. I don't see nobody. What are we going to do? Damage control? Let's damage control that. We paying, let's be realistic. We paid $500 for a Series X to sit here and wait. How many times have we been waiting? Last year, zero, a big fat zero last year. The year before that, you had a few softwares, right? And then you managed to sell some Xboxes, right? The launch of the Series X, what do we have? Zero. Unacceptable. Crazy out your mind. Y'all are crazy. And we talking about console war? Box sitting there gathering dust. And we talk about console war? No, it has nothing to do with that. Hi-Fi Rush? Okay, well, I give people Hi-Fi Rush, but Hi-Fi Rush is not an everybody type of game. Some people didn't like Hi-Fi Rush. You feel me? Oh, I don't want to hear no pandemic. There has not poor excuse. So let me tell you. So let me say this. So y'all gonna say the pandemic for last year? That's the reason why we got zero. But if Sony can do it, Sony can do it. They can do it. Nintendo can do it. They can do it. No excuse. You have zero excuse. Zero. I'm not trying to hear that, dog. I'm not trying to hear that. Collecting freaking dust. You know what I mean? We still haven't seen nothing yet from them. And we, oh yeah. You of all people, console war. How is it console war? Who's Who is coming up with console war? Who is console warring? I'm way past that, dog. It's about the games. Delivering great experiences, blowing our minds. At this point, we're 3 years in, and Microsoft has not given us a single thing to get excited about. Haven't shown us nothing besides Hellblade. That is it. And they still need to show us something on. Are you console war? Stop, man. Stop wasting my time, bro. Stop wasting my time. Talking about pandemic. Pandemic, that's old news. Pandemic, even in the dog, even when the pandemic was rampant and heavy, right? Everybody, third party, first party companies, Sony, everybody had to develop their games from home. And Sony still was cranking out games. No excuse. Not trying to hear it. Look at Halo. They showed off Halo unpolished. They had to delay it. And we talking about console war? Really, dog? Okay. Okay, dog. What's that excuse for showing Halo looking like an Xbox One game? Showing Halo, not even Xbox One, a 360 game. Sorry, Xbox One, a 360 game, looking like an Xbox 360 game. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, the game just looked very bland and unpolished. Really? And we want to talk about console war when every Xbox fan known to man was flying down Microsoft's throat about Halo Infinite need to be delayed. And we want to sit here and talk about console war? Okay. Freaking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. That's why things would never change. That's why things would never change, because I'm tired of people making excuses for these corporations. Call them out. Has nothing to do with console war. Heck, you talking about console war? What's his name? Peter Moore said console war is good for the industry. These companies love when, Xbox fans and PlayStation fans be going at it. Oh, my box is better than yours. This, that. I got higher frame rate. I got, my console is powerful than yours. This bull crap, right? They love that stuff because at the end of the day, guess what? That's more sales for them. But we ain't got time for that here. We're talking about Microsoft delivering on what they say they need to deliver on. That's it. Freaking joke. What a joke. What a freaking joke. I can't believe this, bro. This is a joke, dog. Like, wait till E3. Wait till man, yo. I can't believe. He says what Marlon is pointing out with this Microsoft management is directly linked to why we might not work with Hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't care. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. Exactly, David B. You lose no matter what. No games means the game system loses. Exactly. Point blank. Point blank. He says, wait till we get COD, Warcraft, and Overwatch 2, all of which are dying before. So, but Microsoft just had their best quarter yet. Listen. I get that, bro. I understand that, but they still need to blow us away. Like, okay, let me ask you this. How would you guys feel if June 11th comes around and we still don't get nothing groundbreaking from Xbox? Let me hear it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. Come on, let me hear it. If Microsoft underdelivers June 11th, they don't show you nothing for Series X that's remotely groundbreaking other than what we already know about Forza, Stalker 2, and that's it. They don't show you nothing new in development, nothing that's running on Series X. How's that going to make you feel? That's what I want to know about. Oh, yeah, E3 is canceled. Yeah, we've been know that. Yeah. How is that going to make y'all feel? That's what I want to know. He says the PS fanboys are going to have a field day Xbox fanboys are going to defend it. Always. Always. He said, because I saw the thumbnail. It says the Xbox X is coming strong at the end of this generation. Oh, best believe that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Final Fantasy 16 will sell best in Japan, and we all know what that market is like. Exactly. It says it's a new Xbox console. It's a new Xbox console coming out. It says I'll continue to play with my PS5. Exactly. Simple as that. Exactly. 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 You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that tell you, guys? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. There's no if Nintendo comes out with the Switch 2 doing 4K 60 or doing 1440p 60, it's over for Microsoft. Period. And selling it at the same price as the Series S, they're in big trouble. Big trouble. Because you have the most, if Nintendo had the Series X, oh my God. Man, they lack talent, bro. They lack talent. Xbox just had their best quarter yet. Report that. Best quarter. 30% down on consoles. What, 3% up on content and revenue? That's best quarter. 30% down on consoles? And they're in the console's best quarter? Are you serious? Okay. Best quarter?
No one is safe from the tempest.
Nobody at this point is buying Xbox consoles like they should. And that's their best quarter. 30% down on console sales, right? They can't even really get a lot of people to subscribe to Game Pass right now. And that's their best quarter. That's the best that they got. Okay. This is a joke. Best quarter? Best quarter. 30% down in console sales. Best quarter. Okay. Microsoft can't manage their studios already and want ABK as well. Man, the quality is going to go down. Woo! God, I can't. Ah, God, I cannot. I can't. This is a freaking joke. It says Xbox don't care about consoles. You're terrible. Then why are they selling them then? Why are they selling? Why are they making games? Why they got games in development for series consoles if they don't care? I mean, to some extent, you should care, right? Even though you don't care about hardware sales, right? You don't really report on hardware sales. You should have some type of integrity and care.
No one is safe from the tempest.
This is a freaking joke. Are you serious? Listen, dog, you can't be serious. Then get out of the console space because you're doing a terrible job. Game Pass is all they got, right? I told y'all, Game Pass is all they got and that casual white box right there, which is Series S. That's all they got. Stay out of the console hardcore space. Stay out of the power narrative. Stay out of it because it ain't for you. Stop selling Series X's and just sell the Series S and Game Pass. That's it. That's all Microsoft needs to do. Okay? Because they're doing a terrible... Bro, I'm telling you right now. This is not good. This is the Xbox One generation all over again. You honestly think that they're going to outsell Sony with hardware sales? Not going to happen. You honestly think they're going to match the quality of Sony first-party studios? That's yet to be seen. And we talking about best quarter yet? Okay. I hear you, dog. I hear you. It says, what is not groundbreaking for you can be for others. Starfield is more groundbreaking for me. Well, I respect that. I respect your opinion. Xbox fanboys are like Lego movie. Everything is awesome. There you go. Everything is awesome. Oh my God. Yo, Marlon, throw your X up for me one time. BX, stand up. Hey, let's get it. Let's go, man. We out here. It says Microsoft competed against itself with Game Pass. One reason why their hardware sales are down. Exactly. Mike Brown says Sony is the reason you are broke. How many PS you buy?
No one is safe from the tempest. No one is safe from the tempest.
Mike Brown, are you serious? Sony is the reason you're broke? How many PS you buy? Okay. All right. Ugh. Okay, let me get to the next one here. Phil Spencer is Chichilla said fellas caught in the Gensula is a bad wake up. They destroy all they big franchises. Minecraft pulling Xbox dead weight. Minecraft pulling Xbox dead weight, but it's selling better on Switch. What? Minecraft is selling more on Switch than it is on Xbox and PS5. What? Y'all can't be serious. No, sir. Minecraft is not even pulling weight for Xbox. It's selling more on Switch. More on Switch. Are we serious? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. If y'all enjoy the content, man, hit that like button. Hit that share button. We can't be serious. We cannot be serious, bro. It's selling more on Switch, right? It's selling on a whole nother platform instead of Xbox. I get it that the IP itself, it's selling, but it's performing better on another platform and not on Xbox. Like, man. Whew. Proves my point. There's no reason to buy an Xbox. There's no reason. That's why their sales are down. That's why they're saying, see, nobody can come with anything concrete. That's why their sales are down. Their games perform better on other platforms, right? That's a problem, right? Because you want more people that own your product to buy your game on your product. Why is it selling better on other platforms? Okay. What caused him to go full console warrior? Was it 30 FPS for Redfall? Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this, PS3, because you seem like you have a very massive channel. Let me ask you this. Are you happy with the state of Xbox right now? Are you happy with the fact that they said they had 0 first-party games coming out? We're sorry. Are you happy that Redfall is going to be at 30 FPS launching in the almost 3 years later and not really fully utilizing the Series X? Are you happy with the fact that Starfield might be launching potentially at 30 FPS. Yeah. It says just beat Burning Shores 10 out of 10. Hurricane, my man. It's a side. It says, wait, Game Pass, buy a PC or a smart TV Samsung. There you go. It says, I think it is the controlled killing of Xbox consoles. It says Microsoft, it said, Marlon, console war ain't something you should be focusing on. Okay. Is that the best you get out of it? Okay. God of War will die tomorrow. Xbox wins. Sony need COD. Well, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing.
No one is safe from the tempest.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right. Okay. Sony needs COD. Well, rightfully so. They've been stressing about it, but it's not going to go in their favor. So COD is, as far as we know, is still going to remain on PlayStation for the time being. So Sony is going to be fine. And God of War being dead, let's just leave that where that's it. Look at Gears of War. Look at Gears. Look at Halo. That's all they got. Gears and Halo. They just now starting to buy more studios and more, not even more publishers so they can have more IPs, right? Same thing could be said about Gears. Same thing could be said about Halo. Not the same anymore, right? Gears, I mean, hey, Gears not so much as bad as Halo is, but man, it's the same thing, right? Oh, Forza. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It says no. Xbox has been underperforming since 2022. This isn't breaking news. Laugh out loud. I'm just wondering what is it that caused you to start acting like every other podcast warrior? No, I'm not acting like every other podcast warrior. People are saying, making a big deal about Sony keeping Final Fantasy 16 off of Xbox when that is a Square Enix issue per se and not a Sony issue. Like Square Enix don't necessarily have to accept the money for exclusivity for Final Fantasy 16. And we both know that Final Fantasy performs better on PlayStation, right? And then obviously the 30 FPS situation, which is completely unacceptable. And also Todd Howard saying that 30 FPS is okay for Bethesda games. That's it. And I just need them to step it up in their first party department. That is it. PS HD. That's it. Mike Brown, God of War, 200 mil to make. Only sell 11 million. Huge L for Sony.
No one is safe from the tempest. No one is safe from the tempest.
Woo! God, I can't. This is too much. Woo! God. Ah. Oh, God, I can't, man. This is a joke, dog. This is a joke. I can't even respond. I have nothing to say. Oh, Lord. I'm done. I can't. Mike Brown, I can't, bro. Mike Brown, I can't, man. Love you, bro. God bless, man. Thank you for the super chats. I can't. I can't. Not today. I can't.
No one is safe from the tempest.
Woo! Woo! God, I can't. This is too much. I can't. Woo! God. Please, Siri, please remind me. How much did Halo Infinite cost to make? Please remind me again. Oh, God, I can't. $500 million. Huge freaking L. Huge L. Let's see right here. $500 million. $200 million. Oh, it was a huge L for Sony. Okay. 500, as far as I can remember, $500 million it cost to make Halo, and Halo looked like trash when they first revealed it. A game that looks like 2 generations ago for $500 million and was pretty much underwhelmed. The campaign was okay, right? But the multiplayer was underwhelming for the most part. Fun in some areas, but underwhelming for the most part. 343 in development hell for the most part. Co-op, not at launch, right? Pieces of content all over the place. Trying to turn it into a live service. $500 million to make that. The game wasn't even tapping into the Series X capabilities. And we laughing at at least God of War looks better than Halo. At least Sony came out and said that was the best-selling PlayStation first-party game. Can't say the same for Xbox, right? Come on, man. Can't be... Yo, what? Man, $500 million. You laughing at Sony? Talking about $200 million? All these games cost a lot of money to make. Don't mean that they're going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean they're going to be successful. Are you serious, dog? $500 million to develop a game, and it was... I'm done talking. Halo Infinite... Come on, bro. Are we serious, dog? Let's get to some of these questions. I can't. I seriously cannot. Definitely hope Xbox can step it up this... My man, exact PS3. That's all I've been saying. It's not about console war. You're saying exactly what I've been saying on this channel. That's all I want. I don't hate Xbox. I just want Xbox to thrive. I want Xbox to be in Sony's face, match the quality of Sony, and outpass Sony and keep Sony on edge. People are tired of Sony carrying the generations. They carried the PS2 generation, right? They carried the 360 generation, right? They carried the PS4 generation, right? And they fixing to carry this generation. Ain't people tired of Sony carrying? He said, I got to get to those other super chats. But let me get to what he's saying. He said, once they close the ABK deal, hopefully they can refocus. Starfield will be huge defining moment for them, especially since it's competing with Spidey 2. Listen, man. Listen to me very carefully. All of what you've been saying, I've been saying on the channel. That's all. It's not nothing to do with console wars. I'm not trying to start a war. That's not what I'm doing. All I'm trying to do is get Xbox fans to demand more from Xbox. And I want them to do better. That's it. ABK deal is not going to save them. That's it. You still need to refocus on your games and make sure that you're delivering, and also make sure that you're delivering on the Series X and try to sell that box as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to lose this generation once again. When was the last time Microsoft had a game of the year? I'm waiting. When was the last time Microsoft had a game of the year?
Yes, we will.
Demand more. Exactly. That, bro, Elra, that's all I've been saying. Demand more. That's not causing a console war. Demand more. That's it. When was the last time Microsoft had a game of the year? Elden Ring? Elden Ring is not an Xbox exclusive? Oh, Jesus. I can't. What? Oh, God have mercy. I'm done. I can't. I'm done. Ah, Jesus. I can't. Woo! God, I can't. Oh my God. You kidding me, bro? Elden Ring? Are we serious, dog? Elden Ring? Ah, God have mercy. I can't. I seriously cannot. I got to get to all these other questions and plus super chats. Mike Brown says, that's why Sony needs COD. Xbox wins. Mike Brown says, okay, he says, Sean says, Marlon, do you think Starfield would be bigger game than Final Fantasy 16 as far as sales? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I think Final Fantasy 16 will sell more. Fan base is way bigger. Talking about Final Fantasy. So.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Oh my God. This man said Elden Ring. Lord have mercy. I cannot. Somebody please tell this man a car game doesn't get game of the year, bro. They don't. The Game Awards does not award a car game of the year. Can somebody? I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done laughing. I can't laugh no more. I can play God of War on Xbox through Steam. Okay. I'm done. I'm done for today. I can't. Oh, Lord have it. That's the best y'all could come up with. Not one. Y'all can't even come up with not one game. Not one. Boy, it's a shame. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Oh, God. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I'm seriously. This is why I say Xbox is a joke. It said Dreamcast guy made a video today. Xbox fans are mad about PlayStation exclusive games. 11 million copies of God of War times $70 is $770 million. Yeah. Woo! God I don't have no more strength. I can't. I'm about to cry, dog. I'm about to. Woo! Woo! Oh my God, I can't, man. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, I can't. I'm done. Y'all honestly think Starfield? Okay, let me ask y'all this. Y'all honestly think Starfield PS5 is selling as much as it is? You honestly think Starfield at $70, forget about Game Pass, at $70 would outsell Final Fantasy 16? I'm done. This man said Elden Ring and keep saying Elden Ring. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I can't. I can't. I can't. Man, that is freaking. He said Marlon's stomach is having the side effects of laughing too hard. Man, this is a freaking joke. I can't. Can't name not one game of the year. Freaking Elden Ring, a third-party game. Halo won Game of the Year award, and God of War is 60 on PS4. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. This is not going to happen because Starfield is available in Game Pass. That guy is trolling about Elden Ring. There's no way. No
one is safe from the Tempest.
This man said Halo. Halo got Game of the Year award. Wait, hold on. Halo Infinite got Game of the Year? Okay. Wait, hold on. Halo, which Halo? Because there's so many Halo games. You're saying Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite got Game of the Year? Okay. I can't, man. I can't. Man, it's been a very long time. A very long time since Microsoft had a Game of the Year. A very long time. Did Microsoft had any Game of the Year in the Xbox One generation? Woo! God. Oh my God. Yo, y'all look, make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all enjoying the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe if you're brand new. We cover PlayStation, we cover Xbox. Man, this Q&A is therapy session, bro. Like, did Microsoft had any game of the year? Any game that won Game of the Year in the Xbox One generation that was exclusive? Any game? Man, I'm having the time of my life, bro. That's why I love my job. That's why I love what I do. Nope. And at the rate that they going, let me ask you this. With Starfield, hold on. Let me ask you this. With Starfield coming out this year, you honestly think, because people say that Starfield is going to get Game of the Year, You honestly think Starfield is going to get Game of the Year over Zelda, over Spider-Man 2, over Final Fantasy? Yeah, you boys might want to rethink. Y'all honestly think Starfield is going to get game? I see everybody saying this. Y'all honestly think Starfield is going to get Game of the Year over Zelda? We ain't even talking about nothing from Sony. We talking about Zelda right now. Y'all honestly think for real, dog? Okay. Okay. Hi-Fi Rush, Game of the Year? Okay. Okay, dog. Okay. You do realize, right? You do realize what's happening here, right? Microsoft is pushing an all-digital future, even more than anybody else. Was there a physical copy of Hi-Fi Rush to be picked up in the store? I'm going to say it again because I'm going to hear crickets. As far as I can remember, there's no physical copy of Hi-Fi Rush. Am I wrong or am I right? You do know that Xbox fans just play games on Game Pass, right? They don't really buy physical games anymore, right? You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Like Xbox fans, the hardcore Xbox fans, the casual Xbox fans, they are trained to just play through Game Pass. They don't buy physical games anymore.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Oh, God. Did this man just say, relax, Kina didn't have a retail disc? Okay, dog. Okay. What? Are you kidding me? Dog. What? You joking, right? I mean, this man is joking. Not at launch, it didn't, but it has a physical copy now. Texas Chainsaw comes August VR with Meta and Xbox. Listen, bro. Listen. Hear me out. If Phil Spencer said that they already reached the ceiling right now, right? When it comes to console, getting people to sign up for Game Pass on consoles, right? Or even driving a lot of people to sign up for Game Pass, right? Okay. Yes, Starfield is going to put up some numbers for Microsoft when it comes to Game Pass. But is Starfield going to be good enough? Is Redfall going to be good enough? Is Forza going to be good enough? Is Stalker 2 going to be good enough? Are all those games good enough? Got to ask yourselves. Got to ask yourselves those questions. Like, nobody that I know that has an Xbox right now, right, buy physical games. Nobody. Nobody in my family, nobody buy physical copies. So Microsoft is just like, hey, you know what? Game Pass, which is fine. Says Starfield can't hit because the Xbox fan base don't buy games. Laugh out loud. That's wasted money towards development. He says they should have stayed exclusive. Man, bro, listen to me, man. Like, Microsoft gonna have to really bring their A game. Besides what they got for this year, they got to really bring their A game. in order for Game Pass to be like just, I don't know, through the roof for them, or they want to see, I don't know, some type of crazy numbers, they're going to have to really, really bring their A game. Because Starfield, yes, that's going to put up some numbers for them. Redfall, I think that might put up some numbers, but probably not no crazy numbers, right? Come on, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, right? Like you have to look at it from that angle. Like, you know, you can look at the games that Microsoft have in the oven, like Hellblade 2. I think Hellblade 2 will be insane, right? If we get that game running on the system,
one is safe from the tempest.
Game Pass just made $1 billion. COD is huge. All right. I hear that. COD is huge, and Game Pass just made $1 billion. Okay. $1 billion. Okay. Now, Game Pass making them $1 billion. Is that enough for Microsoft at this point to celebrate? I mean, is the battle over yet? Them making $1 billion. I mean, we still got a problem. Y'all still got to step it up in your first party department. So what are we saying? Look at Star Wars right now. You see the situation with Star Wars? With the physical disc situation? Okay. Thanks, Mike, for the $2. So Square Enix saw the result on Xbox and the money is not there for Final Fantasy. I don't know why Xbox fans are complaining they don't buy games. I can't laugh no more. My chest hurt. I can't. Physical gaming is for collection, not for playing like on PS1, PS2, and PS3 eras. Says physical discs are the past. Nah, bro. Why you think Microsoft got a physical disc console? Why you think Sony got a physical disc console? Because there are people out there that care about physical media. Not everybody cares about digital. T16 with the $2 says Xbox beat PlayStation 2 VR. Xbox beat PlayStation 2 VR. Game Pass on Meta. Okay, thank you for the $2. Appreciate the love. Says, come on, y'all, think. Bring in the It says you don't spend $80 billion if you can't reach the ceiling. Exactly. Hey, that is true. It says, I got a feeling Sony will purchase Square Enix. People been wanting that to happen for years. I mean, I don't think nobody would be surprised. Nobody would be surprised. It says Xbox players are the people who eat Texas chicken thinking it's from the actual state of Texas. So you disinstall the game, they just run off the SSD. PC is not physical gaming. Not anymore. Sorrows, welcome to the stream, my G. Make sure y'all hit let's see if we can get 400 likes on the stream, dog. I can't. I don't have the strength. I just can't with people anymore, dog. Like this is ridiculous, man. I just can't with people anymore. I can't. I seriously cannot. You know what I mean? Elden Ring Game of the Year. I'm done. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, guys. I appreciate y'all. Mike with the $2 says Xbox will own the biggest earnings franchise though. Mike. Does it even matter? They got one of the biggest IPs of all time. Minecraft. And how is that working out for them? Is it making Xbox great and unstoppable? They own Minecraft, one of the bigger than even COD. Minecraft. right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Minecraft is a bigger IP, right? Hey, you're talking about a third-party IP, not even a first-party IP.
No one is safe from
right?
the Tempest.
But okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Minecraft is one of Microsoft's biggest IPs to date. And how is that working out for them? You know what I'm saying? How is that working out for them? Is that putting them on the map? Is that making them crank out the games that we need them to crank out first party wise? It says on Android and phone with Razer portable Game Pass. It says that's why I am laughing every time. Mike Brown is the man, y'all.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Man, I don't know, bro. I just don't know what to say right now, bro. I don't know. Like, until Microsoft pull it together and do what they need to do, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I really don't know. Sammy, what's up? I mean, at this point, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've ran out of things to say at this point. Like, what else is there to say? Like, the truth is in the truth. The proof is in the pudding. Like, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? If Microsoft cannot step it up, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. Oh my God. I'm done. I'm freaking done. This Mike Brown says COD, Minecraft, Elder Scrolls, Diablo, etc. It's over.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So you're telling me it's over with COD, Minecraft, Elder Scrolls, Diablo. So it's over with those games, right? Okay, I hear you. Hey, man, love you, Mike. Appreciate the love. It says, I'm telling you, bro, whoever picks up Castlevania is going to shut it down. It's over, y'all. It's over with COD and Elder Scrolls. It's over. And Diablo, it's over. It's over for Sony. I hear you. Mike Brown with the $2 again says all of that money will go back at the Game Pass. But here's a problem. Here's a problem. Microsoft got all the money in the world. They don't even need to buy games in order for it to bring them any type of revenue or whatever the case may be, right? Because they got all the money in the world. They're a $1 trillion company, right? So
no one is safe from the Tempest.
Listen. They're a $1 trillion company, right? So they don't need these IPs to sell because they got all this money, right? They got money to blow. They got billions of dollars on hand, cash on hand to do anything. Why not take that money and invest it into your first party studios and crank out better quality games that people are demanding and asking for? Mic drop. Mic drop, Mike. Mic drop. Love you, bro. God bless you. It says after this deal closes, they basically own some of the highest grossing franchise of all time. But what does that mean? More revenue? Yeah. But quality? No. It says Sony just needs their own banger shooter that's on PS and PC, and it's over for COD. Xbox One X is a backward compatible monster. Loads of people buy physical media still. Retro gaming is huge. Facts. All facts. All facts. Those are all factual points. Those are all factual points, ladies and gents. That's why I keep telling you guys, like, people want to sit here and damage control. Hey, yes, they're going to have some of the highest top selling games of all time, but is that going to be enough to win you guys for this entire generation? Having Call of Duty on your side, is that enough for you to win? One game, is that enough for you to win an entire generation? Is that all you need is just COD? Okay. It's the game before the console. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you 100%. But guys, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on the show. And let's also get that subscribe button hit if you're brand new, and turn on that post notification bell. Listen, tomorrow is when the CMA is going to make a decision. And yeah, we'll be back here talking about more Xbox tomorrow, depending on what we get. I know there's one country that we're still waiting on. And so we'll see what actually happens there and what else happens later this week from Sony or Microsoft. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for making this the premier place where you come and hang out, laugh, have a good time. I don't have to ask you guys. This is probably one of the best podcasts on YouTube. One-man show, making you guys laugh, keeping you guys entertained, and we talk and we keep it gaming. And so we just got to keep it gaming, man. PS5, Xbox, it's all gaming over here. We just are demanding better from some of these companies, and we want them to do better. We want them to thrive, you know what I mean, for our hard-earned dollar. That's all we want at the end of the day. So I love you guys. Be blessed, be easy, and as usual, please have yourself a great one, like the great Etika would say. I love y'all, man. Hit the like button on the way out. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on the show, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another banger. Man, 3 hours and 1 minute. I love my job. I love what I do, and I love you guys. Take care. Peace. Make sure y'all subscribe.